They put Backstreet Boys on because I'm cute as fuck. That's why. I know I'm a midget and shit, but I'm pretty good looking, right? I go to the gym every day, so. Yeah, every day. Yeah, he says, boo, he don't go to the gym. He don't even think about the gym. He thinks about donuts, Twinkies, and jerking off to midget porn. Anyways, who's ready for Christmas? I'm ready for Christmas, but only for one reason. I'll tell you in a minute. But when I have kids, I'm not letting them sit on Santa's lap. For one, Santa's not fucking real. I learned that about a year ago. But for real, like, my kids aren't gonna sit on Santa's lap. We don't know who he is. He could be like a chomo from fucking Victorville up here, you know? You don't know. You know, he's like Herbert on Family Guy, you know? We don't know who he is. But I usually hate Christmas because I always get those like hand-me-down t-shirts. You know, the ones you win at a casino that say like free cash reward or whatever, you know? And they're always extra large, so they're like a nightgown and a half, and I'm like walking in and I'm like stepping, I'm like, oh fuck. You know, but it's like my family always fucking forgets about me. I always get the hand-me-downs. I get hand-me-down clothes. I still shop in the kids section, half price on my clothes. It's cool. But I'm really excited this year because Donald Trump's like got elected for president, and I'm not gonna confirm or deny my. But you know, usually when you go under, you know, like things are gonna change, you know. But usually when you go under a mistletoe, two people are supposed to kiss. It's, you know, that's like tradition, right?
Yeah.
But this year we're gonna grab them by the pussy. Ladies, I'm not sexist. I mean, if you have to, just grab them by the dick. My name's Joshua Higuera, or some people say Higuera, but I don't fucking speak Spanish, so I really don't care how you want to say it. But my dad was like a super holy man. Not really, he was actually a cockstain, but he called me Joshua because it's in the Bible or some shit. I'm not sure, but I mean, I feel like when guys or anybody really calls me Josh, I feel like that's my sex name, you know? Like, chicks in bed don't call me Joshua. The only time I get them to say, is before I put the chloroform and put it in the back of my truck, you know? But that's not the only reason. It's like, I mean, I'm like the size of a 9-year-old boy and I'm half the size of a normal person. I need you to cut my fucking name in half, you know what I mean? But speaking about my dad, he was an interesting guy. He was like 5'7", but like that's with his, if he had a neck, he was 5'7". He had no neck, so he was like a super fucking cholo, you know? I'm the baddest motherfucker in the room, eh? And it's funny because he called me Vato Loco for the longest fucking time. I thought my name was Vato Loco for years. But for years I thought it was Vato Loco, and all of a sudden, you know, I'm like 13, I realized my name's Joshua and shit, you know? Like, he used to beat my ass for everything. If I didn't take out the trash, if I didn't, like, wipe my ass right, whatever the case may be, if I had skid stains, I mean, whatever the case was, you know? I'd get my ass kicked. If he had a bad day at work, my mom pissed him off, I'd get my ass kicked, you know? So this one time, you know, he's, like, washing his bike, and he had a really nice bike, like, chrome handlebars. It was, like, mostly black, a lot of chrome and shit. And he calls me over and he slapped the shit out of me. He's like, what was that for? So I start crying. I'm like fucking a little kid, you know, like you're hitting me, like I think I'm in trouble and shit. So I start crying. What the fuck? So he's like, hey, Vato, you know I hit you, Vato? I hit you because I knew you were gonna fuck up what I was gonna tell you what to do, fool. The second reason, Vato, is because you ask too many fucking questions. The third reason is we're Vato Locos for life. We don't fucking cry in this family. Orale! So he wanted me to dry off his bike, so I started drying off and I knocked it over. I thought he was gonna fucking kill me. This dude starts fucking crying like a little bitch. Mind you, it's a bicycle, it's not a motorcycle. So I'm like, you're gonna cry over a foot? I lost all respect for my fucking dad. And my little brother was a piece of shit. How many of you guys got a sibling in here? I got a younger brother, and I could never call him my little brother. I had to call my big brother because he was always bigger than me. And he would always remind me because my mom would put the hot Cheetos on the top shelf and I would eat them all if she didn't put them up there. So I had to beg this dude to get them down. Hey, Napo, can you hand me the hot Cheetos? Mind you, his name is Napoleon. I should be Napoleon because I have little man syndrome. But I mean, I didn't, you know, whatever. So I had to beg, I'd have to headbutt him in the nuts just to give them to me, you know? But not only that, he was like a leech. Oh God, that's beer. He tried to go everywhere with me. And the times I would get away from him, not only would he beat my ass, but he'd tell my mom for not taking him. Like, I remember my grad night, we went to Six Flags. Like, I kid you not, we went to Six Flags. You know when you go to the grad night and the parks close down from like 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah.
Give it to Priscilla. Where was I? Oh, I was talking about my fucking shitty little brother. Little fucking cock stain. So, you know, the park's closed down. Like, this is it, you know? Like, no more teachers tell me what to do. No more swirlies. No more putting me in the goddamn trash can. This is where I go from being a boy to a man and shit, you know? Like, we're kings. We run this high school. You can't get into fucking Six Flags unless you go to my high school. But if you're my cock-stained little brother, you get into Six Flags, you know? And all I could remember is not only did I not want to ride the rides with my little brother, but I couldn't ride the rides because he met the height requirement and I didn't. But all I could remember was like watching purses, handbags, and like this dude's fucking Pokemon collection, and he's riding rides with my best friends and the girl of my dreams. Like, yeah, it's sad. I know. Nobody's like, oh man, it's like something to laugh at. She was like a super fucking chola. She had like these razor sharp black drawn on eyebrows. Like if you touch them, they cut you, you know? There's not really very many Mexicans in here, but you guys know how they have those fucking, you know, yeah. She had this like jet black hair like the night sky. And she had these dark blue American flag eyes. Like when I seen her eyes, like I want to drop and give her 10 push-ups. It didn't matter how, I didn't fart. It didn't matter how hard I tried with her, she always put me in the friend zone. Meanwhile, she's like looking at my little brother. I want her to look at me. Like, I didn't write shit that night. Like, my night ended that night by, like, you know those leg cramps that you get? Like those growing pains most of you grew? I never grew, but I got the pains. And my little brother carried me around the park on his fucking shoulder the rest of the fucking night, you know? But being short's not all that bad. They have this app, fellas. Women pay you $100 to cuddle with them. $100.
What?
Yeah. And I'd be perfect for the job because I'm the size of a fucking teddy bear. If you still live at home with the powder puff sheets, I don't judge. You know, we still have leg room. Also, I'm mobile. I mean, if you're homeless or you think I'm a creep because I get paid to cuddle for money, that's cool too. I mean, we cuddle in the backseat of your car. But it seemed like every time I go on a date, I always get these like texts like, oh my God, you're such a good cuddler. You're such like... whatever the fuck. So we went on this date the other night and we cuddled. That's all we did was cuddle. Like, my ball, you know you get blue balls when you cuddle and you don't have sex? Like, my balls are not even blue anymore, they're black. But it's so bad that, like, I went on this date with this chick and she, said she texted me or whatever. And I thought she was talking about, like, she was like, oh, you have, like, the best fingers in the world. And I thought she meant she felt me touching her when she was sleeping. But yeah, I know, but she definitely was talking about I text back really fast.
Damn.
That's bad, I know. That's why dating apps, like, you can't get on dating apps because women are fucked up. They'll take selfies from all different angles. If they're not taking a selfie from like a 90-degree angle or in a mirror from a distance, she's fucking catfishing you. That's what's going on. Yeah. But so... I guess Walmart's trying to change their policy, and you're not allowed to go in there in your pajamas anymore, and you're not allowed to let your kids run around like little hoodlums. So they're changing. I was in Walmart the other day pushing my cart, minding my own business. I had a new step stool to brush my teeth on. I had some tapatio and shit, for little paisa, you guys know what I'm talking about. And this lady stops me in the store and she's like, "Hey, mijo, where's your mommy at?" I don't know where my mom's at. And this lady keeps like she's adamant about it. They try to change their policy. We're changing this shit right now. So she pisses me off. And like I said, I have little man syndrome. So I call her a stupid fucking bitch. She picks me up and she puts me over her shoulders, that's whooping my ass. Like, your mommy don't teach you no manners, mijo? Oh, sorry. She puts me down. She takes me to the back of the store. I know the manager, mind you. So I'm like, I want to speak to the manager right now. So Vladimir comes back, and he's like, Lisa, what are you doing, Lisa? You cannot speak Joshua like this. He comes in here in pajamas all the time. He lets his little kids run around. It's okay. He's a good customer. He buys vodka. And my cousin likes the same vodka. He's good guy. Very good guy. You know what? You can have some candy in the front. It's okay. I don't mind. You take some candy for free. It's okay. So I'm like, okay. She apologizes to me. I go to the front of the store. Guess who the fuck is my cashier? The double fupa bitch who fucking whooped my ass in the back. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let it go. So she's like, hey, mijo, you wanna donate to the Not Fully Developed Foundation? Or, you know, being not fully developed is a sign of Down syndrome, you know, being a midget. I'm trying to let it go. I'm trying to let it slide. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Are you sure, mijo? So I'm like, I gotta dig in on this bitch. She has a button with 2 little girls on it. I'm like, no, I donated to the Slut Foundation for those 2 little whores on your fucking button. And she looks at me and she slaps the shit out of me. And she's like, okay, mijo, okay. And so I want to speak to Vladimir again. So he's like, all right. He comes up there, hey, what are you doing? So I'm like, I want one free thing in the store for the rest of my life. Fuck the free shit, you know? I want free for forever. And he's like, okay, what do you want? And I'm like, I want peanut butter. I like peanut butter. My dogs like peanut butter. And I know you guys think you know where this is going. I don't put the peanut butter on my nuts and let the dogs lick it off. I put the peanut butter on the dogs and I lick it off. My name's Joshua Guerra. I appreciate it. I'm selling t-shirts after. Give it up for your host and Brent for his motherfucking birthday.